I can't believe how fast every year goes. Being at the end again, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, we felt we were right there in that series. We thought we were going to get it, and we had a chance to play in the Game 7. It comes to such a abrupt halt. And, so personally, why this is something that once the summer comes, you kind of more think about it, and I'm also thankful injury-wise. That was a really good year, healthy. Most of our team was healthy, thankfully. So those are kind of things you reflect on later. Kind of haven't even really put a lot of thought into that right now. It's still pretty fresh, losing, and it's tough to watch playoff games right now. I think on one hand, as an organization and a group of players who've been here, we're proud of making it 4 years in a row. Other teams have gone in, they've gone out. So we're doing some good things. As an organization, like I said, to make the playoffs isn't easy. You are in a dogfight, but saying that, we do have to find a way to take our team from making the playoffs to during the year even to that next level of being a more powerful team. It's something that like I said, there's a lot of good things and battling and working and beat out other teams and made it, but there's another level to get to, and we at Room want to get there. I know we want to get there as an organization. And, it's not just about winning the Stanley Cup. We can't just think that. It's also about giving ourselves better opportunities, and that's finishing higher, being better during the regular season, continuing to develop our game and improving in certain areas, and then when it comes playoff time, it's obviously so close. You give yourself more opportunities. You're home for those Game 7s. It doesn't mean it always works out. There's upsets in Game 7s. We had our chance and we could have moved on, but those are things that our goals that we talk about. It's a coach and players. It's definitely a different. It's a unique style relationship because it's not just about being buddy-buddy, and they have to be obviously hard at times, and sometimes lots of times, and with Mike, he came in here, we know he has had a great career and a lot of experience, and he was there were a lot of things that he brought, and playoff time, I thought he brought a lot of confidence to our group, and I thought we probably played our best hockey of the year in the playoffs, and so he helped get us into the playoffs, and as far as relationship and everything, it was positive. I mean, we don't always agree, or nobody always agrees with a coach, but that's not their job, and but we definitely, we had a goal together, and that was to get to the playoffs and move on, and as a team, that was our goal, and but it obviously still stings. We're very close, and San Jose played well, but we were right with them, and we played well. That was the best hockey I think we played. Just as from a player's point of view, it was the best hockey I think, and we played all year. Was in the playoffs, and the style of game that we played in the playoffs, I thought was our best. As far as transition game and puck moving and being in their face and being able to control the puck a little bit more, I thought we took some huge steps in that area. I wish we were still going, obviously, but no, there's definitely a lot of positives, and it's hard to think about them now, but we know we want to get to that next step, and before winning, becoming more powerful as a team, and during the regular season, like others do, like San Jose was at the top, and like Detroit is every year, and they get to playoffs and they give themselves more opportunities.
I guess you've been around enough to make these assessments. You know the core of your team is here for a long time because you're one of them. To take that next step, to become the consistent team, what in your estimation happened?
Well, just from a player's point of view and thinking of our best games and how it feels on the ice, our transition game. I mean, we need to move the puck better. We're capable of it. I thought we did it in the playoffs. I thought we took huge steps in the playoffs to be better with the puck and to have it longer and puck possession. You look at the best teams and they do it. I mean, the best team that everybody tries to, or should try to be like, in my opinion, and as far as puck movement, is Detroit. They control it, they pull it back, they wait, feels like you're chasing them the whole game, and then all of a sudden they're in your zone the whole game and they're getting a million shots because they're flying at you. So, no, in the new NHL, it's fun to watch. It's fun to play. It's speed is a big part of it, and puck possession, and being that controls the game. I mean, it's look at it. We got to look at some of the teams that are left, or all of them, and they're, it's thankful for the invite, but with things and little ones at home and stuff, and another one on the way. I declined, and they have a great team, and being in Canada, I think the spots filled up really quickly. But I was, honored to be invited again. But no, I won't be going.
You've been the go-between between the players and the coach all year long. Do you have any concern about the relationship between Microsoft and the coach?
I didn't. I mean, all year I think it was a solid relationship. I think communication was pretty good all year. As far as players and coaches and knowing what's kind of expected, and it's important. It's important as players. That communication is huge. Right now, a lot of us, all of us, are very disappointed, and can't watch not many guys are watching the games coming up right now. It usually takes about a series off before you can get back into watch it as a fan. But no, during the year I thought it was solid. I thought it was, there weren't really any issues. I know Dave Marcoux does a he's a big part of goaltending and the communication there, and helping Kipper and Cooge and the young goalies out and stuff, and he's a big voice in there too. So no, I thought it was, during the year was very good.
Well, what do you say to fans right now who are concerned that there's a lingering bad taste in the mouth of the goaltender because of what happened in Game 7?
Well, like I say, right now it's definitely nobody feels good right now, and you could totally, Kip's a very competitive guy and a great goalie, and he's our guy. I mean, we always have confidence in him, and love his competitiveness, and you don't always hear him, and he doesn't talk the most, but he's an extremely competitive guy, and that's why at the playoff time every year he gets even better, and so he wants to be there in there all the time, and he's also a unique guy. Connie was saying, other guys say, there's some goalies, and if it's not going well, they can't wait to get out of the net. It's like, okay, it's not my night tonight. Let's get out of here before it really, it's just not going. And he's the opposite. He always wants to be in there, and right till he never wants to be out. So definitely respect that, and makes me more unique, because I would say a lot more